Unfiltered.
Guys, it's Sebastian. No, don't use Soundtrap. Soundtrap is what we use to record our episodes. Don't use it. We've just been through hell and back. You notice how there's one microphone? What are your names?
It's because I hit his computer with my massive dumpy.
Oh, well, yes. Okay, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mary Grace.
Okay, now give it.
Hi, I'm Miles.
We're going to try our best to use the two microphones. This shitty thing I got from a karaoke machine one time is not doing great. Also, if magically this thing is not recording audio and it's only this, then guess you're stuck with iPad noise. Mary Grace, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? I mean, I know all this, but where are you from?
Hi. I am from the South.
Well, yes.
I was born in Georgia, but I spent most of my life living in Florida. And I got my BFA in musical theater from the University of Tampa. And actually, I've been performing professionally since I was 9 years old, working at the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater in Fort Myers.
Wow.
Child actor over here. Anyways, and then I started working at like some of the Florida theme parks while I was in college, and I did like character performing. I was very good friends with Elmo and Peppa Pig, which was a very fun time
Elmo
of
and
my
Peppa
life.
Pig at the same park?
No,
Oh.
no, different parks.
Okay.
And then straight out of college, I pretty much booked a Royal Caribbean vocalist, singer, contract, cruising life. So I did 2 of those, which took about 1.5 to 2 years of my life. And then I met this one doing my second contract. He was my vocal director.
They're dating.
It was a little bit scandalous. They told us to stop, and we didn't.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they told him to stop because
Well.
he was my boss.
Well, yes.
But we didn't, and it's been almost 2.5 years now, so that's cool. But when I got off the ship that we met on, because we had to do long distance for like 6 months, and then I was like, well, I guess I could move to New York. Why not? Why not see what it's about? Because I heard that that's a thing that actors do,
Right.
is they go to New York. You know, it is what it is. So now I'm here.
Yay. And a Miles.
Yeah, I'm from Connecticut
Yes.
originally, and I spent many years of my life there. I also went to college there. I went to the Hart School for my BFA in musical theater. I also got a minor in composition, and
My minor was in law. Fun fact.
What? Well, yes.
And then, so that just sort of launched me into, I moved to New York immediately after graduating, and I've been here for 4 years now. And I, the combination of musical theater degree and composition minor, I'm making my way as a actor and also a musician in theater and music director and writer of theater. And so theater, specifically musical.
Well, yes.
In many forms.
So normally I would just shoot the shit with you guys for a bit, and then I would start throwing things at you guys. But because this bitch over here took so fucking long, I want to start throwing stuff at you guys right now. You guys ready? I'm so excited to throw these things at you guys.
Okay.
I also wrote this all down like 2 weeks ago, so it's all kind of get away from me. So honestly, you already mentioned it, Mary Grace, but I have on the list Sesame Place. Let's talk about Sesame Place.
Well, technically it was at
Was
Busch
it not?
Gardens.
Dang it!
It was at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay.
And they had Elmo there?
Yeah, it's in their kids section is Sesame Street themed.
Okay, and do I have to say that you were friends with Elmo?
No.
Okay, well, who else were you?
I basically only did Elmo.
Really?
I was cross training into others, but I never really did them. But I was also a character host, so like I would go out in like uniform and with the characters and like facilitate
As Mary Grace?
as Mary Grace,
As Mary
yeah.
Grace.
Which I really enjoyed that because obviously I love to be myself and I love to speak and like actually look nice, whereas in a giant furry suit in the summer of Florida, you don't look so nice.
Does it get gross in there, like super hot?
Yeah, I mean, there's most of the time you're questioning if you're going to make it through a set still conscious.
Right.
But it's kind of thrilling in that way. It's a little dangerous. I only ever actually saw someone pass out like once.
Really?
In how long was I there? 8 months? 9 months?
Did they have a protocol, like if you were in character, not as yourself but like as a different person, and somebody fainted or something, or like had a seizure or something like that? Like, how would you react as Elmo?
Like a guest?
Yeah, I saw something once that like they have a procedure or something at Disney.
Oh, no. I mean, I
No?
would probably just leave.
Wing it. Oh, okay.
I'd
Just
be
wing
like,
it.
this is not the place for Elmo. I can't
Yeah,
do
you
it.
didn't-
I can't
you
do an
didn't
Elmo
talk.
voice, so no. I did dance though.
Did you
As Elmo,
in like
yeah.
parades?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it was more like a show.
Right.
But yeah, it was a stage show.
Miles, Groucho Marx.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Groucho Marx.
This is referencing the time when I did it twice, right? The post where I said where I've done it twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Played
Groucho Marx. So the first one.
Do you know who Groucho Marx is?
No, she doesn't know who Groucho Marx is.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Miles, I have it somewhere. I have my crackers.
Yeah.
Marx.
Mm-hmm.
Groucho Marx.
It was a comedy trio,
Yes.
the Marx Brothers, in 30s, I want to say.
Where did you do this?
So, in high school, I was here's my flex. In a sophomore year in high school, the very first, I went to performing arts high school. So similarly to how colleges do it, we couldn't audition for shows our freshman year. So my very first audition was for a show called A Day in Hollywood, A Night in the Ukraine. It was on Broadway. It has a performance at the Tony Awards. Nobody knows it. I think its most notoriety was a J2 Theatricals, which sounds like a company off Broadway, and they revive shows that no one knows. They did it 3 or 4 years ago, essentially, in the city. And it's a weird musical where the first act is like the ushers at Grauman's Chinese Theater are welcoming you through a history of that age of Hollywood and films into the screening for the new Marx Brothers movie, A Day in Hollywood. Wait, sorry, no, that was A Day in Hollywood, A Night in the Ukraine, which doesn't exist. That's not actually a Marx Brothers thing. So Act 2 is then a live stage version of a show that the Marx Brothers never did, but it's in the style of the Marx Brothers. So I played Groucho Marx playing Samovar the lawyer.
No, that's so interesting.
And
Love
then
Groucho Marx.
Yeah. And then the second time was when I was in Forever Plaid. And there's like a quick moment of reference to a whole bunch of Ed Sullivan acts that they do in one of their numbers in that.
That's really cool. I actually have heard about that show. I don't know who I know who's also played Groucho Marx, but I have heard about that show. Mary Grace, Exhibit of the Mind. Take the microphone.
What?
Take it.
How on earth did you find out about that?
Exhibit of the Mind.
Oh my god. Okay, my high school theater experience was not good. I hated the theater department at my high school. I went to a largely academic high school, and the drama teacher was the lady in charge of the department was an absolute nightmare. Should I call her out right here on
Go ahead.
Anyways, she was absolutely terrible. And anyways, so I only spent 2 of my 4 years of high school in the drama department. Even after, like, it's a miracle I did the second year, because after the first year, like, people were bullying me and, like, making up rumors about me and, like, saying that I told some girl to kill herself. It was wild. Like, I don't know why everyone in this program was targeting me. I think it was actually because at the time, unfortunately, I was still a homophobic Republican.
Good.
So we could talk about that too.
Glory days.
Yeah, truly. It was literally like my freshman year of high school was the year that gay marriage was legalized, and I was like, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. That was literally me at like 14 years old, so I'm exposing it right now. I've come a very long way. Yeah. Anyways, so Exhibit of the Mind happened my sophomore year of high school, the second year that I probably shouldn't have been there, and my terrible drama teacher decided that she like didn't want to do licensed productions anymore, and so we were gonna write our own, alongside, like, with the help of her daughter and some of the fellow teaching artists, actually at a New York theater school called THEATRICALS Youth Theater, if anyone has heard of it.
Yeah, Sophie. We were just the last episode we were talking about Tada.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sophie. You know who Sophie is?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think you've ever come to a show with Sophie in it. Sophie and Shay like do fucking all of the shows with us, like two of my best friends, and
What a small world.
yeah, Sophie has spent most of her life doing stuff at Tada. We talked about a bunch of people at Tada. People, AJR, the band AJR used to do shows at Tada.
So she was terrible. She didn't want to do licensed productions anymore. So she was like, we're going to partner with Tada and write our own show. And they brought these artists in, and it was actually kind of crazy because they asked us to like dig down deep into our trauma. And like we wanted to write this like deep.
In high school?
Yeah, like really say something about like mental health, and like it was kind of dark in some places, honestly. But that's what we wrote, and but it was also like a jukebox ? With like other musical theater songs in it. So like we sang like I'm Not Afraid of Anything, and oh my gosh, what songs are in? Like the opening number was Louder Than Words from Tick Tick Boom. Beautiful song, but it was just weird. And then we performed it at my school, and then we took a field trip to New York, and we performed it at Tada.
Whoa.
So it was really weird, and we all definitely literally trauma bonded writing this show. But that's also my first experience like writing a show, which is what we do now for show people. So I guess that's kind of cool. I did enjoy the process, but It was the fact that like people from my school came and watched it was like still haunts me because it was really embarrassing.
Yeah.
How the heck did you find out about that?
Well, Miles, Liz Calloway.
Yeah. Another high school. This high school was like one of the coolest experiences of my life and absolutely set me on the path that I was on today. It's the Greater Hartford Academy of the Arts. That's the shout out.
Right.
We were celebrating the 30th year anniversary of the school, something like that. In a
What?
What's the daughter's name? Katie?
Girl.
It's like 30. We
No,
were
don't start
celebrating
her.
like
Just
the
keep going.
30th year of the school, and one of my teachers who had a lot of connections, exciting connections to a teenager growing up in Connecticut, was like, yeah, I'm gonna call in not only Liz Calloway but also her sister Ann Hampton Calloway, and it was both of them were performing a concert at the Bushnell, which is Hartford's like touring house, essentially, but they also have like obviously their own show things, and we were their backup choir for like 3 or 4 songs. So we performed with Liz Calloway and Ann Hampton Calloway, who was on piano and vocals. Yeah,
That's crazy.
my sophomore year of college.
Josie and Colin.
My siblings?
Yeah, that's it. That's all. I just wanted to say their names.
Just
see
say
your
their
reaction.
names?
Yeah, no, but I have something else.
You're like, what if I'm so hungry I could eat Josie and Colin?
Oh, I should have done that. I didn't even think. I lost
That would have been crazy.
Um,
They're the light of my life, by the way.
Your siblings?
Just to be clear.
they should be.
They're beautiful, and I'm the oldest, and they're my babies.
Tamsin
and-
Simpson. Did I say that right?
Yes. Why?
Who's that?
Where did you get this name from?
And who is that?
I did one student film with her in college. She was
Yeah?
a film student, and I was in one of her films. Did you watch it?
No.
I think actually I did.
I didn't.
I think maybe I did two with her. But I went through a phase of doing a couple student films in college because I'm also interested in film acting. But
Right.
that's pretty much it. I don't know her super well.
No. Dang. I think you might both know this person, if not definitely Miles. Adam Richardson. Adam Richardson. Don't talk. I know him too, but you talk about how you know him.
Yeah, you do know him. That's an expose. He did one of my original shows, To the Fairest, both in the festival and at 54 Below.
Oh, Adam.
Yes.
Adam's great.
We found him through a mutual friend who helped us write the show. We were looking for casting for the New York Theater Festival run of it, and our friend pitched Adam
Who's
and
a friend?
Dylan Coate.
Nope. Okay, I thought it was good.
And Adam, we were like, yes, great, absolutely, come on. And so then when we took it to 54 Below, we gave him an even larger role in that one. Yeah.
Adam is great. I went to college with Adam.
Nice.
He was in my cohort, my first and second semester. He was my. I was his. Was I his Secret Santa? He gave me a gift for Secret Santa in our group. He gave me. This is at the time where, if you've noticed, I wear bandanas a lot. And when I went to AMDA, it was the beginning of my bandana epidemic. And he got me a bandana, a Spider-Man bandana, which I don't have anymore. It got lost in the abyss of when I moved around a bunch. And he got me that, and Adam is the best. I haven't seen Adam in 3 years.
He's very good. He did a great
But
job.
Adam is the best, and so sweet. David Falk Theater.
Did you put my life into ChatGPT? I'm very confused. Right now.
I got crazier stuff.
Coming up?
Oh yes.
Exhibit of the Mind was pretty crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think
to
I
you
got
right
something
now.
a little bit crazier, but David Falk Theater.
That was just the name of the theater at the University of Tampa.
How
That's
many shows did you do there?
the only one that I was in was 9 to 5, the musical.
Who were you?
I was in the ensemble.
Oh.
I basically didn't get cast in anything in college. Because does anyone in a BFA program? I've never met anyone in real life who ever got cast in anything at
I know
their
some
college.
People. Well, AMDA didn't do musicals,
That's crazy.
which is ridiculous.
But anyways, I was the golden child apparently, and the director basically made a part for me. Even though I wasn't supposed to, because most of the ensemble in 9 to 5 is featured. They all have names and moments and things, and he didn't think I was right for any of them, but wanted me to be in the show. So he just made a part for me. And then fun fact, we brawled, basically, me and the director by the end of the show. He didn't like me anymore for some reason. So I'm starting to notice a pattern.
I think you're the problem. No.
No, I really think I am, because also everyone at Sesame ended up hating me.
Dang it.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing that I'm not going to do your cabarets, because
Oh yeah, well she's not gonna do the cabarets.
everyone would probably end up hating me.
Yeah. Why are you here? I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Well, I don't yet, so.
We're working on it still.
Don't yet. Soon. Time will tell.
Takes time.
Okay, Miles, this is a 3-for-1, so let me see these names. Well, the first one is Aida, and then the next one is, well, hold on. I might be saying one of these names wrong. Gusco, and then Lindsay DiPietro.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes. Who do you think told me those
Order.
names?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah Ford.
Sarah
yeah.
Ford. She was Ursula in Little Mermaid.
So I, in late high school in Connecticut, honestly, it was a great experience. So we're going to start with the positivity of it all. Gusco, Get Up Stage Company is what it was sort of, was just a great program for late high school age, summer program for theater. And I did a few shows there. I did Into the Woods, Heathers, and Aida.
In Heathers, you were. Hold on, I know this. You're the Bleecker Geek. No, fuck! Don't tell me. You're Preppy Stud. Preppy Stud. Did you have an ensemble name or you just ensemble?
I was the music director.
Oh, well, I could have sworn that I saw a photo of you in Heathers. Who the fuck am I thinking of?
No, I was the music director for that one. That was my conductor debut.
Dang
Actually,
it.
was doing
Whoa.
that one. Lindsay DiPietro is the wonderful woman who runs the company and enriched many lives in the late 20-teens of people in New Britain, Connecticut. Aida is another one that we do, and it's one that I try to repress because, you know, we all have our, like, racial castings we shouldn't have had in the 2010s, you know, right?
I was in Aladdin.
I'm clear, so.
Aida's weird. So I'm Middle Eastern, right? And so I went in being like, I would actually be more correct for Radames than most people who have played.
I don't know who that is.
Radames.
Is that Adam Pascal?
Yes,
Okay.
and it's the Egyptian. So like there's a whole bunch of Egyptian roles, and then there's a whole bunch of African roles in it. And I played Merib, which is
African?
one of the Egyptians. Yes.
Dang.
But I was like, well, with the options you had, I guess you got closer to some melanin, but no.
No. Are you also not French?
I am French.
Yeah, your last
I'm
name is
half Middle Eastern and half European.
Also, speaking of, I'm going to give you another one, Miles, because good segue. Speaking of first times, 13!
Yeah. 13! I honestly feel like I missed out of never having gotten to do 13 when I was a teenager.
Me too.
But
I never did it. I don't even know the show, honestly. I just know 2 songs.
So cute.
But that was my music director debut. Lindsay, again, gave me the opportunity because I did a show with her in the summer. And then she was a teacher at high school in Bristol, Connecticut. And one of her students there wanted to direct a production of 13. And to match that, she gave me my first opportunity to be a music director of a full-length show. And it was 13.
That's good.
And my fun story with this one is I was very bad. I have come a long way in 7 years, particularly in my piano ability. It's Jason Robert Brown, but it's Jason Robert Brown writing for what 13-year-olds should be able to play because it was what the original intent. Well, not only were the actors all teenagers, but the musicians were supposed to be all teenagers too. Oh, wow. It's still a Jason Robert Brown score. So I was fumbling all over the place. My first time ever, like, really accompanying anything. And I was working with the guy playing Evan, going through Being a Geek, the song. And we went through it, and I was like, yeah, like complimenting him. And then we realized that behind us is a custodian for the school who had been filming me. And she sent the video to Jason Robert Brown.
Whoa, what the? Like she knew him personally?
Yes. Like she had used to nanny him or something like that. Yeah. And I think he responded with just like hard eyes and like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, oh my God, he must be like, who is this incompetent person unable to play my score?
That's
wild.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He sent it to Jason Robert Brown.
Just a random custodian is crazy.
Right.
Oh, okay. This is I don't know if I told you this, but you know how like we always have the same 2 waitresses for all the shows? Yeah. So for Be More Chill, we didn't have one of them. We didn't have the Randy, who's the shorter one with the red hair. We had somebody else who, so sorry, cannot remember her name, but she is best friends with Joe Iconis. And she told me after the show, she's like, yeah, I'm like really good. Like I do all of his shows. Like I just did Hunter Thompson, and I was like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, like one of my best friends. I was like, that's insane. Mm-hmm. Mary Grace. Jeremiah's Italian Ice. No? Does that not ring a bell?
It does,
It
but
does?
like, why? I've never been there.
What about Bob Gardner Park?
No.
No?
I don't know what that is.
Dang it. Well, I'm just trying to name stuff in your hometown.
Okay, so Jeremiah's is an Italian ice place that is like, it's kind of new to the area, and my family really loves it.
See, that's my first time trying to just name things in people's hometowns. I tried that with Shay, and he was like...
But I'm
what?
vegan, so my life is difficult.
It's Italian ice.
And I
not
can't eat a
vegan?
lot of places. I think they do fancy stuff, like they put custard in it and stuff. Like, do you know Rita's? Like, Rita's is probably more well known.
You are talking to a New York native, and you're bringing up fucking Rita's. We only settle for Ralph's.
You know what Rita's is.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
what
I was
fucking
like,
I know what Rita's is,
yeah.
but I don't give a fuck about Rita's.
Oh,
Have you ever had
sorry.
Ralph's?
No.
Ralph's Italian ice.
Ralph's.
Okay, Ralph's
Where's
Italian ice. Ralph's Italian ice. It's like a Long Island thing, but they do have some in the city. There's one in the Village, near NYU. It's a cross between a Grace Papaya and Ralph's Italian ice. The best Italian ice you will ever have in your entire life. Go.
It's a bold
No.
claim.
I'm not even shitting you.
What
Like,
the heck is Bob Gardner Park?
I don't know. It's a park near where you grew up.
Where did I grow up?
I can tell you your address right now if you want me to.
What is it?
I'll do it after this because it's gonna take me a second. I don't have it written down, but it's gonna take me a second again.
Where did you find it?
I'll tell you after.
Who of my loved ones did you talk to?
None. I didn't talk to any of your loved ones. I swear to God.
Okay.
Neither
just,
of you.
Just ChatGPT?
Yeah, ChatGPT, Sora. Miles, grow in the wind.
Stalker.
Grow in the wind. Oh my god. That really took me a second too, because I don't even remember this. Composition project for my AP music theory class, my senior year of high school at Farmington High School. I went to 2 high schools. That was the thing we discovered last night, right? And the assignment was there was a painting, and it was, okay, write a piece that inspired by the painting. And so it's like a 1.5 minute long thing, and I focused on like, oh, the grass and how it's running, and then like, oh, the sky, and grow in the wind. I was very inspired for a 17-year-old.
Camp Happy Hill. Fuck. Okay, that was a test run of me trying to figure out things that are in your hometowns and working around that. And Miles, I'll tell you your address later too.
Okay, cool.
What's the name of the one song that he should actually be asking about? You know which one I'm talking about.
What?
The one project song.
The sperm donor?
Yeah.
What?
Ask him if he
Well, I
knows
didn't
about
find anything about that. I tried to find really old things. But what is that?
Was old. Yeah, so this one was my senior year of college. I wrote a song called "A Stroke of Genius."
Stroke like.
Yeah. And it was about being a sperm donor. Yeah.
He gets the brilliant idea to be a sperm donor. Why? Because it makes money?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
But it's funny. And there's a YouTube music video of it.
Tampa princess parties.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think Tampa Princess Parties is a different one.
That's
a
not what
different
you work
company. I worked for Parties with Character.
for? Where the fuck did I find that then?
I think it's another Tampa company, so it's fine.
Dang.
But they also hate me now.
Well, all right. Well, okay, then I got to segue. Kristen
wait,
Leshbeer.
No.
That's it.
Kirsten Leshbeer. Oh my gosh, Kiki, hi. Okay, Kiki was my soulmate roommate for my first cruise ship contract. We got paired together when there's some
Happens all the
awesome
time.
music going on outside. We got paired together randomly for rehearsals in Miami. It was just the 2 of us in our room. And then we were so in love that we decided to room together on the ship as well. And she's literally a sister to me. We don't talk nearly as much as we should, but she's one of my favorite people in the world.
All right, I got one more, and it's for Miles. Miles, let me try to say this name right. Dang it. All right, well, that was the last thing I had. So, okay, actually, I lied. I don't have anything else. All right. Hey, anything you guys want to plug? I don't know. 3 people are going to
we
watch
should
this?
briefly talk about show people really quick.
You want to?
I feel we
Yeah.
have
I
to.
also will. I'll also, just to give you a frame of reference of when this episode's going to come out, at the end of the month. So if you have anything that's before that, it's too late. Don't talk about it.
Okay. Cool.
Just talk about what show people is and what we do. And
Yeah. I'm going to invite you 2 first because I think it's more interesting for you, the fresher face in the company, to say something rather than me doing it.
Okay. So we are resident artists of a musical theater company called Show People Theater Collective. Miles is actually a founding member, whereas I just was sort of adopted in when we started dating, and I was like, this is interesting.
You paid your dues, but yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously. But, and there's protocols and procedures that we take to, like, get more and more involved in the company, but we're mostly known for writing new works. It wasn't necessarily the original intention, but it's just sort of been like what the company mostly does, and we put out so much new content on YouTube and on streaming platforms and stuff that like that's just kind of become what we're known for. We have a couple shows, like our biggest ones are probably To the Fairest and Shudder, that have been seen at the New York Theater Festival and 54 Below and places like that around New York.
Shudder won awards, which you should say as the producer of it.
Yeah, it's fine. I produced Shudder at the New York Theater Festival, and we were nominated for like 6 awards, and we won Best Choreography, which was really cool, for our choreographer, Brighton Valor Haran, who is also one of the biggest top members of Show People.
Brian also does all of our posters.
We are the 3 people in this podcast are big fans of Brighton Valor Haran.
Oh, yes.
They are incredible. Their graphic design work is ridiculous. So good. But yeah, that's essentially what we do. We like to describe ourselves as a group of creatives that just support each other in the art that we want to create. Like whatever it is that you want to create, we want like there's other artists that want to support you in that.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've just this month, so October, we made it to 5 years as a theater company, which is an achievement. We celebrated our 5 years a bit early this year at Green Room 42 in a cabaret of all of our of the best music that we've generated in our original shows in the 5 years, including we have a online musical theater songwriting competition game show as well called the Songwriting. No.
Amanda's going to tease our roommate and other resident artist of Show People is going to tease him because he got fired from being the host of this show the very first season, after the first season, because he could never say the name.
What's
The
name?
Show People,
Show People
Songwriting
Showdown.
Show People Songwriting Showdown.
SSS, or Triple S,
Yeah.
if you will. He literally got fired for exactly what he just showed you. And Amanda got to be the host of the second season. That's fine. It's okay, sweetheart.
In any case, so it's an online competition where we put songwriters and we give them goofy challenges like write a
random partner.
Write a prompt about a raccoon digging through the trash, and then they write bops. And
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And we perform them at cabarets.
Yeah.
And then put them on streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you can find that stuff at Show People Theater Collective on Instagram.
YouTube.
We're Show People Theater Collective on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Music. You can find all of our original music.
TikTok,
but it's not super active on TikTok right now. We're working on it. We're trying to get with the times.
Yeah.
You can find me personally at mg.epps, EPPS, on Instagram. That's where I'm most active right now, is Instagram. I also kind of like low-key have like 70,000 followers on TikTok, but I don't use it anymore, really. So, period. Influencer alert.
Yeah.
Where can you? Do you want to be found?
Yeah, sure. I'm Smiles Messier.
Smiles.
SMILESMESSIER, and then 21 on Instagram.
That was also a thing that I don't know if you found, but he kind of has like a Smiles thing.
Yeah.
It's my branding.
Smiles. That's good branding. Well, yes. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for fucking sitting here for 25 fucking minutes while I figure out this goddamn thing.
It was very scary, and I'm sorry for my giant dumpy getting in the way.
Yes, apology accepted. Can't control. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure to rate the podcast 5 stars. That'd be so cool. Also, oh my God, you guys, you can leave comments on Spotify now. Did you know that? Yeah, you can. You can leave comments on podcast. Leave a comment. Tell us what's a show you want us to do. Maybe I'll do it. I won't.
Yeah, please support Fidelity because they're doing cool things.
Please. Next year is going to be crazy. We're going from 3 shows a month. I'm doubling it to 6 shows a month, which is anyway. It's a lot. I thought 3 was ambitious, but I said fuck it. Let's do more. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and also leave a comment on here as well. Make sure to follow Fidelity. What is the next show once this episode gets released? The next show that we're doing is Bright Star. We're filming this the week of Sweeney Todd. So if you came to Sweeney Todd, awesome. But come see Bright Star. Bright Star in November. We have Bright Star, and then Grease, and then High Fidelity. And then in December, we have Anastasia, which Miles is music directing Anastasia. And then after that, we have Company. That's going to be a lot of fun. Come out to those. And the next episode will just be me. And then the next guest we have will be Cassidy. Cassidy's playing Marty in Grease. That's going to be awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Please spay and neuter your cats.
Yes.
Pets. Isn't that what it is? Please spay and neuter your pets. Thank you.
Is that a reference I don't get?
Yeah, it's what the old host of The Price is Right used to say at the end of the shows.
Oh.
Because it's just a good message. Like, it's just a good idea to spay and neuter.
All right, bye.